There's a shot there. Oh, he scores a hat-trick goal for Connor Bedard. And here comes the Hacks. Way up there. Williams will cover. Throws a seam. Has a man. And it's caught for a touchdown. Luther Vernon's first in the league.
Round and around we go.
What is up, everybody? I'm currently still trying to find the freaking Bears game. It's not... Oh, there we go. We found it. Okay. It wasn't loading for me. I was getting stressed. We're here, and has the kickoff even happened yet? Or did it just happen? Anyways, we're here for the Bears-Vikings game. Let's fucking go. I just turned it on. They're doing their little skull chant. I have no idea if the kickoff happened. I'm sorry. It's 12:02, so there's a chance I missed it. There's a chance it still is yet to happen. J.J. McCarthy has his right hand all taped up. Okay, so the kickoff is about to happen. It looks like Cairo is kicking it away, which means the Bears will be receiving the ball the second half of the game today. Come on, volume. My upstairs neighbors are still being obscenely loud, so if I start getting distracted, I'm sorry, but it's really hard to think when you hear just constant banging above your head. Pissing me off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I tweeted about it. Anyways, it's irrelevant. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I didn't even check my settings before I did this to make sure all my audio is good, but we should be good. All right, Vikings are starting on offense, and here we go. This is a big game for Minnesota, because if they lose this game, this is pretty much losing hope for their season. If the Bears lose this game, it would suck. It would be another divisional loss, but we still have hope for a playoff push potentially. But, yeah, we need a playoff win, so Bears got to come in clutch here. Nervous about our secondary. And hands the ball off on first down, and that's going to be a gain of a few yards. It's going to be second down. And we are at 14:53 in the first. I do believe that a Vikings pass rusher is going to be out today. If I remember correctly, I'm blanking on his name right now. No one yell at me. Heck no, not today, brother. Bear down. What is up? Bear down. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6, McCarthy's going to hand the ball off, and that is going to be wrapped up by Tremaine Edmonds, and it's going to be 3rd down. They maybe gained a yard on that. Tremaine really flew into the backfield there. That was a good play by him. I haven't even tweeted that I'm live, so let's do that. Okay. Now it's tweeted. All right. 13:55 in the first. Here we go. JJ gonna look to pass, and that is caught. Damn it. It's gonna be a first down. That sucks. That was a good catch. Dang it, that pisses me off. Did it get both feet in bounds? Yeah. Fuck. Come on. That sucks. All right. First down. Could have had a 3 and out, but we don't. Hands the ball off, and that is going to be a gain of a few yards. Second down. Austin Booker is in the game. I just saw him getting some snaps for the Bears. Thanks for everything you do. Much love. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Curtis. What is up? Yeah, this, man, I don't know why, but I feel like this game's just going to be another game that makes me grow gray hairs. That's going to come down to the wire again. I just feel it. 2nd and 9, Minnesota. And JJ is going to get some pressure, but they have a screen pass set up, and that is going to be stopped of his first down. He got close, but it's going to be 3rd. Damn it. Here's the thing though, scripted drives are always not okay, not always, but usually first few drives of the game for both offenses go a little bit better because they're all scripted. They practice it all week. They know exactly what they're doing. So hopefully we can start to rattle McCarthy a little bit as the game goes on, but we need to get some pressure is the problem. 3rd and 2. Bears are really lined up like they're blitzing right now, and damn it, he gets the first down. He just runs it right up the middle. And it's a first down. The Bears tried to go all out blitz, it looks like, on that one, and it did not work. He just went right through the middle. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Pope Leo hosts mass and meal for 10,000 poor, including transgender. I can't read the rest of that. It's not showing, but damn. Good job, Pope Leo. Chicago Pope, baby. McCarthy airing it out, and that is not accurate. I think he was going for Addison there, and that just hits dirt. 2nd and 10. And let's see. Yeah, he was definitely going for Addison, and that thing is just underthrown. Underthrown and not close enough. I don't know. Underthrown and not in the right trajectory even. It would have been, even if he had juice on it, it would have been behind the receiver. So bad throw by McCarthy, and it is now 2nd and 10. 11:09 in the first. And that's going to be a handoff, and it's a decent gain. It's going to be 3rd and probably 3, 3rd and 2. Oh, come on, Bears. Defense is going to be our Achilles heel right now with all the injuries we have on it. TJ Edwards is out today, but good news, Jalen Johnson is back practicing, so he'll probably be back within the next week or two. Kyler Gordon should be back within the next 2 weeks, so we're going to get a little healthier, which we desperately need, but we're still pretty injury-ridden right now for facing some good Vikings receivers. And that is a bad throw by McCarthy, and that is going to be 4th down. 3rd and 3, and that is just not accurate. And I don't know if his hand is hurting more than he let on, but woo. That one, Jefferson got free. I mean, he cooked right. And that ball just sails it. And now the Vikings are going to punt it on 4th and 3. That drive felt very long. We are at 10:26 in the first, and that drive felt like eternity, but Vikings punted away. Fair catch is called. That almost looks scary for a second. The Bears are going to have the ball at the 10-yard line. I find it funny that the players don't seem to, like, obviously they don't necessarily always know right away when there's going to be a commercial break, but, like, the Bears offense just was sprinting onto the field, and then you saw Caleb Blake start to put his helmet on and then be like, ugh, and take it off and start to go back to the sideline because I think he realized that there was a commercial break. And he was ready to go. But, I mean, it's annoying as a fan. I hate commercials, but for the most part. But, like, as a player, when you're, like, you got the juice going and then you just have to twiddle your thumbs and wait around for a commercial to be over, like, that's got to be annoying. But, yeah, I don't know. We about to see how this Bears offense looks. I don't love our field position, though. That part sucks. I'm not thrilled about that. A Wild Vikings fan appeared in the chat. Hey, all are welcome. You're not going to be in friendly territory today, but all are welcome. And I don't just stream Bears games. This week, I slacked in streaming because, well, the whole YouTube ESPN thing made it so I couldn't really watch Monday Night Football, so that was annoying. And then the one game honestly looked really shit, and I was like, I guess I'll stream it because I haven't streamed the last game. And then my neighbors, I got new upstairs neighbors that moved in, and they were just so loud. Like, I literally had to leave my apartment and go sit in my car because I was losing my sanity. So I was like, I can't do it. I can't stream right now. So I just had a bit of a mental breakdown over it. So we're streaming today. But yes, typically I don't just stream. I know Curtis knows this, but for anyone new, I don't just stream Bears games. We stream most primetime games when Alexis is not losing her mental sanity. Loving the commentary and insight. Thanks so much. Appreciate you, Chris Kelly. Networks need to tell us what to buy. How do they make money otherwise? That's so true. It's like the NFL is an advertisement for food. Even you, life, you disappeared for a bit after your Lions loss. Yikes. But how you doing? How you doing? That Lions and Eagles played today, and the Bears and Eagles fans have an alliance right now. So we'll see how today goes. Both of our teams need to win to keep our alliance, I think. But all right, Bears offense is on the field. 10-20 in the first. We're at the 10-yard line. Bears hand the ball off, and that is tripped right up. DeAndre Swift gets fucking nowhere. And that was rough. That was rough. Unfortunate. What the fuck? Okay, second down. Didn't love that. 2nd and 9. We got 1 yard on the play. Caleb dropping back. He's got a little bit of time. He's got some pressure. Now he's buying time. He's scrambling. There's multiple flags. Caleb is going to throw it away. I'm not sure if this is going to be holding on the Bears or what the deal is here. Yep, holding offense. Fucking hell. And it's 3rd down. We love that. Caleb manages to escape multiple sacks, or evade multiple sacks, I should say, but yeesh. All right, 3rd and 9, 9:36. Caleb dropping back. He's got some time. He's going deep. He's going for Rome, and that is incomplete. They don't throw a flag. There's no flag. Jesus Christ. Damn. Let's see. Yeah, it was just slightly off. Odunze had his man beat by about a step or two, and Caleb just couldn't connect with them, and the Bears are punting it. Bummer. Taylor is going to punt it, and that one... Wow, we got lucky. That looked like a rough punt that came off his foot funny, and the ball bounced and made its way back to about the 35. So we got lucky. That looked like that ball was about to be at the 50-yard line, and it took a lucky bounce. So that was almost pretty bad. Torrey Taylor, though, was punting from our own end zone. So we got a little bit lucky on that punt. Not the start we like to see. Have you ever considered I have exciting non-football life to explain my absence? I was watching basketball. No one has a life outside of football. That doesn't happen. We don't do that. Football is love. Football is life. Exactly, Curtis. Curtis knows what's up. But I am life. I was thinking that as I was saying it. I was like, football is life. And I was like, well, life is life. Okay. God, this weather is really fucking me up, guys. It was cold all week, like 30s winter weather. And then all of a sudden this weekend on like Friday, it went up to the 60s. And yesterday was almost about 70 degrees outside. And now today it's back down to the 40s. And I think this week we're back down to like the 30s. And this whole like, ooh, hair. This whole like fluctuation of weather has really got me fucked up. It's got me, my sinuses all crazy. Like one day I feel like I can breathe. The next day I'm like, having an itchy nose. It's really just got me all sorts of screwed up right now. And the dry air, no bueno. Hi Alexis, how are you doing? I'm doing good, minus my little rant just now about the change in weather messing up my sinuses. But otherwise, we are good. I'm gonna delete that. Okay. That was a loud noise. Don't know what that was. Anyone who knows, my microphone is still broken. I could try harder to fix it. I have tried. It's not going well. I don't know how to fix it, and I don't know if something is broken, if I need to buy a new microphone or I need to buy a new audio interface. Either option pisses me off because both of those are relatively new, and they shouldn't be broken. So I'm gonna keep trying until I absolutely have to give up, but for now, the audio quality is gonna be a little bit shitty because I'm still gonna be on my AirPods. Sorry about that. 2 weeks ago, it was low 14. It is 61 degrees at the top of the mountain right now, and no friggin' snow yet? Dang. Well, it's still early. It's only November. We got time for snow in the mountains. Snow in the mountains lasts until, like, April, right? May? Okay, we're back. Vikings have the ball, hand the ball off, and that's... God damn, they're just running right through the middle of our defensive line. Like, they don't... Even when we send a blitz, the edge doesn't matter. They're just running through gaping holes in our defensive line up the middle. 2nd and 3. God damn. All right. We're gonna see JJ rolling out to his right. He's gonna try to toss it, and he does, but that is going to be a loss of yards. CJ Gardner-Johnson, who we just acquired a few weeks ago, tackles. I don't know who the receiver was. I missed it. But it's 3rd down, and the loss of a few yards on the play. Let's go. 3rd and 7. It was 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 3, I think, or 2nd and... Whatever. You guys know the point. They lost yards. 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. Get a stop. I hate the matchup of the Vikings receivers against our battered and beaten secondary, but it is what it is. JJ's got all the fucking time in the world, and he doesn't connect. Let's go. He was going for Addison. It hits him in the tip of the fingers, but he can't come down with it. Let's see. McCarthy had all day, wide open, clean pocket, had an open receiver over the middle and just doesn't. It was a bit thrown out of reach. Addison did get his fingertips on it, though. But 4th and 7, and the Vikings are going to punt it away. Oof, that punt was really close to being blocked, actually. Thank God. Okay. The ball falls into the 10-yard line, but bounces into the end zone. Touchback. So we'll have a little bit of better field position now going into 7:51 in the first. 14 with no snow. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't love the winter, right? But, like, if it's gonna be cold, it might as well snow. I'm not saying I want there to be, like, a million feet of snow. And preferably not during the hours I have to commute to work. But, like, if it's gonna be 14 degrees, at least let it look pretty. At least let there be some snow. Because if it's just cold and dry, brown grass and no leaves on trees and it's just gross looking, not for me, dog. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. But, yeah. 14 and snow is just cruel. No snow is just cruel. God, my nose is itchy, itchy, itchy. Let's go, defense. I'll post pics of my sadness in the Discord. Okay. Sounds good. If you're a grandpa, where's one of these? Or if you're a wife, where's this? You can count on a USAA. And then grandkids. of those who served. Technically, I'm eligible for USAA. I don't know how to get into it, but I'm eligible. Beats me. Anyone have USAA? How do I get USAA? Is that better than going through my work insurance? If it's better than my work insurance, I'll take USAA. But I don't know how to sign up. How do I sign up? Someone tell me. My dad, I'm eligible because of no, I know I'm eligible. My dad was a Marine. So I know I'm eligible for it. I just don't know how to get in. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm doing all right. How are you? All right. Here we go. 7:51. Bears are on offense. Win by winning. Okay. I don't know about that motto. 1st and 10 at the 20. Let's see if we can get this run game going. And Monungai is going to have a few yards. Better than whatever that first run was by DeAndre Swift. I love how people talk about the Bears like wins meaning nothing because we've had a bad schedule, as if the Packers and Lions, like you could maybe make the argument the Lions have played a few better teams than us, but the Packers have lost to teams the Bears have beat, and no one seems to talk about that. 2nd and 7. Screen pass to Luther Burden, that's just going to be eaten up. Man, that was bad. 3rd down. And the Giants right now are up 7 to Green Bay as we speak. All right, I'm going to need this Bears offense to get a move on. 3rd and 9. I feel like you have to, I get you need to start establishing like the run and the play action, but man, do the Bears need to get some downfield. Caleb's going deep downfield, and that's overthrown. DJ Moore was open. Man. DJ Moore was wide open, and Caleb just overthrew him. Damn, that sucks. Just as I said, the Bears need some deep shots. Gotta connect on them, though, for them to mean anything. And another 3 and out for the Bears. Good punt by Torrey Taylor, but decent run, and they're going to have the ball at about the 40. God damn, man. I fear that this is going to become a game of who can hit the most deep shot attempts. And I fear that that's a game the Vikings would win because their matchups against our secondary right now, like Addison, Jefferson, Hawkinson against our 3rd string secondary, not looking good. What the Bears need to do right now is score points while preventing the Vikings from scoring points. John Madden, probably. I'm always ready to rag on the Packers. Let's go. Fuck the Packers. Fuck Green Bay. They are almost always close, which is why I know I'm going to have a heart attack during this game. But I would like to see the offense like actually kind of move the ball. That would be nice. Don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Ho, ho, ho. Give me 1 second. I'll read your comment in a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out. Quickly. I gotta do mental math, which I hate doing. Give me a second. Okay. DJ Moore seems to be able to shake off injuries. Thought he was doubtful again this week. Great. Dude, DJ Moore, I don't want to jinx it, but DJ Moore does that every season. That's why when everyone was talking about last season with his attitude and his mental quit, I'm like, have you guys watched DJ Moore? This dude gets beat up every single game and just bounces back the next game. Like, he went to the hospital after a game and then still was active for practice the next week. Like, the dude is crazy, and he does not have quit in him. He is always, like, reliable. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They run the ball up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down. 6:15 go in the first. Nice to see you streaming again. Hey, I like your little kitty as your profile picture. I would let my cats in here, but they would destroy everything. 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. 180. And that's a 1st down. Fuck. Have better a background, hook it up with some posters. See, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what kind of posters. Also, I could do better with my background, but here's the weird thing. I don't have, like, an office space. So this is my office section of my bedroom. So, like, I'm not trying to have my bedroom, like, decked out in posters. Fuck. And another pass to Jefferson, and it's 1st down. Not feeling good. Not feeling good. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of like a little hodgepodge situation over here, but one day I'll figure out how else to decorate. TJ ready for more facts. Is Kyler Gordon back today? Either way, hope he and Jalen Johnson make it back for the Cheesehead Splash. He is not back. I don't think he is allowed to come back until next week is when his IR thing can be activated. 4:25 in the first. Vikings are at the 30. Hand the ball off. Wide open gap up the middle, and it's a 1st down. And this is the defense I was worried about. I'm scared. I'm scared. I just need the Bears. I mean, we need the Bears defense to play better, obviously, but we know they have injuries. The Bears offense needs to get a move on, because the only hope we have of winning this game is the Bears offense just lighting a fire and going balls to the wall. It's hard because we need to keep pressure because it's definitely affecting McCarthy, but we also, like, it's risky with what we got back there. Second and 9. McCarthy dropping back. Ooh, Booker gets tripped up, or he would have had a sack there. And that is almost interception. I almost question if that was complete. They're saying it's complete. It for a second looked like the ball hit the ground. Maybe I'm seeing things, but I could have sworn that ball hit the ground when he came down. They're not replaying it, but I don't know. I guess we're going to let it happen. It's 3rd and 6, so it's not a huge deal. But I don't know. Whatever. To me, it looked like the ball kind of bounced. They call it a catch. McCarthy going for the end zone, and that is not caught. No good. 4th down, and they're going to have to kick it, which is going to give them 3 points. That was good. It was a mismatch with Sewell, our backup linebacker, filling in for TJ Edwards. But that was good defense by Sewell because he was kind of grabbing a bit, but he did let go and turn around to face the ball, so he couldn't be called with PI. Here comes the extra point attempt, and it is good. Sorry, not extra point, field goal, but Vikings are now up 3-0. 2:10 in the first. Wall looks good. Alexis just needs more Devers. Did you see my Staley? I did not. Oh wait, maybe I did. On the community tab, right? I think. So with the community tab, it's actually making me mad because it's harder for me to access than you would think. With like my YouTube studio and stuff. And I actually tried to go to it today before the stream. And on my laptop, it was even more difficult for me to be allowed to get in there. I don't know why. So if I slacken checking that sometimes, my bad, because I don't know what's going on with that. But I do need a little bit more of the Bears. I just don't really have anything, like, to put on the wall that's the Bears, you know? Gotta find some stuff. Mara, what is up, girl? Watching the Giants versus Packers game? Hell yeah. Let me know how bad the Packers are losing, please, and only that. Yeah, the offense needs to stay consistent. They need to start getting consistent, start doing something. Hard to be I would prefer them not to be consistently bad, because that's the trajectory they're on right now. Okay. Big cheer from everybody in attendance as they show the Giants take a lead over the Packers. I forgot that, you know, we're in the same division, so Bears and Vikings fan can rejoice in anything anti-Packers. It's 0-7 right now, but the Packers might get a touchdown soon. Why do you say that, Mara? Don't say that. Don't put that into the universe. We'll be ignored for real people again? No. Mara's here on her own. She didn't even bring recruits. Then real life people are crashing the party again. Nah. Oh, don't do this to me. They're playing a Bears hype video. And I need them to start playing well for me to get hype about that. Come on. Ben Johnson's got a little beard action growing out. It's blonde, but you can see it. Oh, come on, Bears. Don't fuck this up for me. Bears return it with Johnson, which is interesting. All right. Here comes the Bears offense. 2:05 to go in the first. Love got pulled out. What do you mean? Like he's injured or what? Clutch Williams, let's go, please. I would prefer a win where we don't have to have a heart attack in the fourth quarter and we just win. Yes, we can all join in rooting against the Packers. Let's go. We all want the moldy cheese team to lose. Hell yeah. 1st and 10. 2:05 to go in the first. Oh no, the ball is out. Oh no, oh no. Rome Odunze has it. Holy shit. I don't know what just happened there, but that was a disaster. Caleb went to hand it off. Swift didn't grab it. And I don't know what the hell happened, but that ball ended up on the ground, got kicked by Caleb. Thankfully, Roma Dunze got back there and dove on it. Oh, now we're all the way back. 2nd and 25. Love this for us. Caleb zips one to Roma Dunze, and that's almost a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Whew. God, I wish he could have just broken free for another yard. Dang. All right. 3rd and 1. Please don't fuck this up, Bears. 1 yard. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what we need. Benedict is down right now. It might be, folks. Braxton Jones time. Oh, I hope Benedict's all right. I don't know how do I get rid of this? No, I don't want to highlight it. Why is it not letting me remove this comment? What the hell? So every other comment I'm able to highlight or like hover over and I can like ban people or whatever. This one comment about cheap viewers, whatever, they must be like a hacker or some shit because I'm not allowed to delete it. I don't have the option to remove it. That's a problem. Don't love that. Okay, pay no mind to that comment, I guess. I don't know what's going on there, but that's stressing me. Benedict is going to the medical tent. Bears 3rd and 1. Oh my God, please, Bears. Please don't fuck this up. Hand it off, and Swift gets the first down. Thank God. Whew. All right, first down. Damn, that was a disastrous play. That Rome coming in clutch to not only get the fumble recovery, but then also catch the ball for the first down. And Benedict's back in. We're good. We're safe. Oh, and it was Trapillo who was out. My bad. I thought it was going to be Braxton Jones. Fair, but it gives me a heart attack, and that's not fair to me. All right, 1st and 10. Caleb dropping back. He's got some time. Now he's got to move it. Oh, and he goes for Swift, and that just doesn't connect. Swift was kind of open, but it doesn't connect. Damn it. Damn it. Hate that for me. Come on. I would have liked to see Caleb get rid of that ball a little quicker. Of course, I don't see people downfield, but I feel like 2nd down, decent run by Swift, it's going to be 3rd down. I feel like even though Caleb is good at avoiding sacks, some of these plays, I feel like if he would just get rid of the ball a little bit quicker, you know? I can't see what he sees downfield, so maybe there's no one open, but I feel like there has to be at least someone, you know? And I feel like he's holding on to it, looking for the bigger chunk play, and he needs to just whip that ball out of there. Have you had to ban 3rd and 1 tush push? Well, you didn't have to do a tush push. Have you had to ban many people? I have had to ban a few. Have had to ban a few. I don't see the hacker comment. Maybe only streamer thing. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's fine with me. It annoys me that I see it, but if no one else does, we're good. Chicago Bears, the emotional white knuckle roller coaster, honestly. People tune. I know they do, but I don't like to be miserable. I hate to agree with gigs, but watching, or GIS, I called you gigs, I think, just now. I don't know what that was. But watching Trees Steelers lose live is one of my guilty pleasures. Fair enough. But you know what? Happens to the best of us. That we sit in misery, you know? What can you do? Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. What the fuck? This commercial is crazy. Gonna strong disagree with that one. Okay. This is a weird commercial. I mean, you root for my misery, Alexis? Okay, true, but, you know, I have to. We're in the same division. But you have a fair point. Good, Mara. Keep rooting for the Giants. All right, here we go. Bears are, I think, at third down. They're not showing it, but yeah, 3rd and 3 at a little shy of the 45. Come on, Bears. Caleb Williams dropping back. Zips it to, oh no, incomplete. Bro, if I see our punting team one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. Damn, this sucks. 4th and 3, we're punting it away. And there's a flag of him getting hit on the return, which would have been only caught at the 10-yard line. And honestly, let me see the replay, but I thought for a second he got hit by a Vikings player. Yeah. So the flag's going to be against the Bears for fair catch interference, but I don't know. I kind of would have liked the replay. It looked like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I briefly saw it, so. Come on, Bears. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. All right. And Tremaine Edmonds, another good play by him. Second down coming up for the Vikings. We're at 14:36 in the second. And I'm going to have a stroke because the Bears are giving me a heart attack. You guys see that Twitter makes you have a passcode now to enter to check your messages? Isn't that kind of crazy? that pass, or that run, sorry, is good for a few yards. It's going to be 3rd down. Okay, so my Twitter is having a stroke, actually. Yo, what the fuck? All right, 3rd and 4. Coming out for the Vikings at the 33-ish. McCarthy dropping back. Oh, that pass is incomplete, almost intercepted. That bounced in the air. And that is a 4th and 4. Whew. I'm getting stressed. Ooh, boy. All right. I almost said I don't know what team I almost said, but it wasn't the Vikings. The Vikings are about to punt it away, 4th and 4. Fair catch. It's going to be at like the 25. And man, it's so frustrating because, I mean, of course the Vikings could say the same thing, right? Like if they just could connect on offense, they would be up quite a few scores by now. But the Bears could say the same thing. Surprisingly, the defense so far has only held the Vikings to 3 points, and I don't think that's going to last all game because they're going to find ways to expose this weak secondary. So if the Bears offense could just get some points on the board, it could be a good game for the Bears, but man, the offense just does not want to get a move on. 3-0 is a bit early for a stroke. That's true. The twit machine will give you the big sad whether it's working or not. The twit machine sounds crazy because that really sounds like I'm saying the tit machine. This looks like a wet noodle fight. It's something, that's for sure. It's not going swell. Okay. Do I have any fun media? There you go. How do you like that? Because I kind of want to reheat my coffee. It's getting a bit cold. But I fear we're going to be coming back from commercial soon. All right, next commercial break, I'm reheating my coffee. Mark my words. Is there a squad position? Something in the Bears are weakened. This team can explode on the North, let alone NFC, or they're just something. Yeah, their defensive line is not the best in general. Like we need upgrades there. But we're injured beyond belief on defense right now. Our secondary is down to like practice squad players. Our linebacker core is injured. I mean, we got injuries all over the frickin' place right now. Our like 3 biggest stars on defense have been out for basically the entire season. Caleb dropping back, pressure right away. He escapes it. Holy cannoli. And he's just going to run it himself and gains a few yards. Woo. Caleb almost sacked and shakes the guy off and runs it himself for a few yards. Man. Just spun right out of it. That was crazy. Bears coach got plowed there. All right, 2nd and 4 after the Caleb Williams scramble. Hands the ball off, and that is going to be DeAndre Swift with the first down. Thank you. But on offense, our offense, we have built it up quite a bit. I think it's just a matter of everyone gelling, and we had a lot of issues with penalties beginning of the year. You know, we have a quarterback in a brand new system, his 2nd year in the NFL, like learning a Ben Johnson system. I think it's just taken time to gel. But this is a tough defense to go against, so they put up 47 points against the Caleb. Woo, good catch by Burden, and that's another Bears first down, baby. And that ball was a heater. I can't tell if it was just good grab by Burden. Not a bad ball by Caleb. Could have been a little bit more on the money, but, you know, that's being a little picky. But Burden snags that ball, first down. 1st and 10. Bears are now at the 45, opposing 45. Vikings were looking for a flag. They didn't get one. Swift is going to run it, and he's going to gain at least about 5 on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down. Oops, I read that one. Hey, my favorite Vikings fan. Cheesehead in the house. Vikings fan, you're crazy. What's up? How are you? 2nd and 4, so picked up 6 yards on the play. All right. 2nd and 4, 10:53 to go in the second. Bears are at the 40. Come on. Toss to DeAndre Swift, who's going to run it, and that's going to be stopped at, I don't know, maybe a yard. 3rd down. I would love to see them use Monungai more in some of those tough runs. Like, I know DeAndre Swift has some burst to him, but I would just love to see Monungai really push through the tackles. 3rd and 3. All right. Pitch to DJ Moore, and he is going to get the first. Let's go. First down, DJ Moore. Ben Johnson and Brian Flores going head to head. That's a matchup, man. Brian Flores has a good defense, and Ben Johnson has a good offense. Just about execution. All right, 1st and 10. $9:25 to go. Caleb's going to fake the handoff. He's got some time. Delivers the ball to Cole Kmet, who's going to pick up a few yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Cole went out of bounds at like I don't even know what down. Yeah, 2nd and 3, and we have an injured Vikings, Isaiah Rodgers. Cole Kmet just shoulders him. Actually, that was head to head. That might be a concussion for the Vikings player. That was on him. Rodgers on the Vikings kind of got lucky he didn't get called for helmet-to-helmet contact, because as Kmet was going down, Isaiah Rodgers started diving head first and hit Cole Kmet head first and injured himself. So that might be concussion for Isaiah Rodgers, but kind of got lucky he didn't get called there for that. And go Bears. Let's frickin' go. Go Bears, baby. Oh, Oh, wait, guys, I said I was going to reheat my coffee on commercial break. Alexis, have you visited the Bean in Chicago? I have been to the Bean a few times. The Pack missed an extra point? Hell yeah. All right, guys, give me a moment. I will be right back. I am going to go reheat my coffee. BRB. Okay, sorry guys, my coffee exploded in the microwave. I put it in too long. Um, yeah, now it's really hot. I had my headphone in though, so I could hear what was happening. Look at that. Shit is steaming. Okay, bit too hot. All right, here we go. Bears are at second down. 2nd and 1. Fake the handoff. Oh, God, he had Roma Dunze. But Rome couldn't come down with it. Or, I can't really tell if the pass might have been. I kind of would have liked it if they... Caleb also had DeAndre Swift open over the middle. I don't know. It was 2nd down, so I get taking your shot, but now you're at a 3rd and 1, which sucks. I still need you. I'm here, Mara. I'm here. All right. Caleb's going to QB sneak it and get the first. 1st down, Bears. Six, 7 game. All right. Thank you for the update, Mara. It's going good. Luke, how are you? So it's bear down when they're winning and bear down when they're losing. That is correct. It's always bear down. Bear down forever. 1st and 10. Swift with the run up the middle, and he evades some pressure, and he's able to pick up a decent gain. It's going to be 2nd down. Bears really eating away the clock here in the second. I'm pretty sure we started the ball with like 10 minutes in the second. Might have even been later. I don't remember. Please don't create coffee bombs in your microwave. I try not to, but sometimes shit just happens, you know? 2nd and 5. Caleb dropping back. Or, I'm sorry, he's not. He hands the ball off to Swift, who gets a few yards. 3rd down. Grenard, that's who's out for the Vikings. All right, 3rd and 4. They got 11 seconds left on the play clock. It was a long play. Hand the ball off to Monongai, who gets through the 1st down. It is 1st and goal, Bears offense. Let's go. Here we go. All right. 1st and goal, Bears offense. We might try to just run this in, but Monongai's in the backfield. And then Monongai gets it. Touchdown, Bears. Let's go. Touchdown, Monongai. Let's go. Just, guys, it's almost like I know football or something. I said let's try to get Monongai in here a little bit more, and look what's happened. Look what's happened. Let's go. The Bears going for the extra point. And that is good. And we are up 7-3, 4:55 in the second. We really ate away at the clock there for the 2nd quarter. Eric Bieniemy, by the way, was the coach that got drilled by Caleb on the sideline. But he's talking up Monongai right now. Coaching him up as good coaches do. Bro, this is pretty crazy. It's the Rolsteiny gal. Yowza. Gonna need it to cool down. I need a warmer coffee, but I'm gonna really need it to cool down a bit so I can actually drink it. This is just like steaming away. Like, I don't even know if the camera catches all of that. She's really going nuts. Sorry, that's probably not a good noise for you guys. Maybe a coach is on, whoa, sorry, let me retry that. Maybe a coach is on the sidelines watching your stream. Maybe. Imagine that. Like, I never get credit, but it turned out in like 10 years from now, after the Bears have won 3 Super Bowls, and they're like, so what was the key to your offense? What was the key to finding success? And they're like, listen, it's finally time we gave her credit. We watched Alexis Jade's streams on YouTube during the game, and she gave us great insight. And when she told us to run Monongai, we ran Monongai. Like, wouldn't that be crazy? And then they mail me my Super Bowl rings. I did accidentally make my coffee radioactive. It's something, that's for sure. Whoa. Bit much. I can just see you, Alexis, on the sidelines with. Oh, I can see myself on the sidelines with the headset 100%. I would be out there like fucking on one. I would be pumped. I would be a good coach. Let me just tell you that. I can promise you that. Oh my God, who is... Oh, there was so much screaming. It was the Bears special teams screaming on getting the stop. That was nuts. All right, here we go. Bears defense. Get another stop, please. McCarthy kind of sounds like a little gremlin. Little Rottweiler. All right, 4:44 in the second down for the Vikings after a run of a few yards. All right, here we go. Can. Vikings gonna fake the handoff. McCarthy's got time back there. He lets it rip, and that is a first down, Vikings. Getting rings would be cool. It would be very cool. Okay, Mara, that's not the updates we like, though. Don't give us those updates. No, it's, I don't really think there is any plastic lining in this cup. Who's injured? Yeah, I don't really think, I don't know. I don't think it melts in plastic. We're fine. We'll be fine. My name is Jimmy, and I'm a big fan of your channel. Hi, Jimmy. Thanks for being a fan of the channel. This is what I want to see. I think we play them next week, and this is what I'm looking for. Let me get rid of that. Owners get rings as well, right? Alexis for owner, GM, head coach, OC, and concessions. That's right. Let's go. Drinking plastic is bad. I'll be fine. Guys, I don't even think the plastic melted. We're fine. Look. She's in there. Noah Sewell. God. He's going into the medical tent. Who is filling in for TJ Edwards. So we are down to our third string linebacker. Great. What could go wrong? All right. Vikings fake the handoff. McCarthy's got time. Hit as he throws, and that's intercepted. Kevin Byard. Let's go. Kevin Byard with some room, and we got the ball down to the 30. That's what we needed. Make McCarthy make mistakes. Let's go. Kevin Byard with another interception. Dude is on a roll this season. CJ Gardner-Johnson got some pressure on the sides that caused McCarthy to climb up the middle, which then the pressure in the middle is the one who hit McCarthy. And just a great play by Kevin Byard to read the route and just jump it. Let's go. 999. Kevin Byard, what a great play. 14th interception this season. Most interceptions in the NFL. What a great signing he was. Not just because of his play, but his leadership in the locker room. Like, man, what a good signing. 1st and 10, Bears offense at the 30. No, sorry, at the 25. Manungai tries to run it. That's going to be a loss of a few yards. That was eaten up at the beginning of the play. All right, let's not fuck this up, Bears. Let's get 7 on the board. Grady Jarrett is the one who got the pressure up the middle. Now J.J. McCarthy's on the sideline, pumping his guys up. Let's not let that happen. Come on. Caleb dropping back. Oh, whew. I thought that was intercepted at first. Caleb Williams evades pressure and fires a really strong throw to Colston Loveland. It's only going to be gain of a few yards, but that was almost really bad, so we'll take it. Yowza. All right, and just like that, it's 3rd and 5, so not bad. Actually, not bad at all. Come on, Bears. 3rd and 5, Caleb's dropping back. Oh, he evades the sack. He's still up. And he's going to throw that one away. But my God. Oh. He was going down and he somehow escapes. How is that not a flag on the Vikings for pushing Caleb to the ground after he threw? Throws the ball and then is rocked, and the ref is watching it. He's standing right there when it happens, and there's no flag. That's kind of bullshit. Santos with the kick, and it is good. And Bears are up 10-3. Bro, how is that not a flag? I'm all for, like, not calling wimpy roughing the passer penalties, but Caleb threw the ball and then gets his shit rocked, and the ref is standing right over him watching it happen, and there's no flag. That was stupid. Does anyone know if those Bears jerseys with the VMH patch are available to buy? Let's go Bears, leading defense in the NFL for turnovers. I don't know. I don't know if they're available to buy like that. I assume they are, or I'm sure they like sell the patch that you can put on a jersey. Let's find out. Bears. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. I kind of wish they would have done the patch a little different. You know, like, I don't really like the way it looks. I wish they would have, like, done something a little cooler. Also, why is it Virginia McCaskey Hallis and the M is so big for McCaskey when her whole thing is she's a descendant of George Hallis? Shouldn't the emphasis be on the Hallis of, like, her maiden name, not the name she married into? Like, McCaskey's didn't do anything. It's Hallis that did everything. That part always drove me nuts with the patch of, like, why is it V and then a huge M, H? Like, what the fuck do the McCaskeys do? Uh-oh, refs getting Venmos from Vikings? Apparently, because that was crazy. It was crazy that the ref was standing right there. Like, if the ref wasn't right there, I could kind of see how, like, you know, he got away with it. But the ref was literally standing over Caleb Williams and watched it happen. Like, how do you not call that? Have you seen the Midnight Mode jerseys? I have not. Oh, the Rams? Yeah, I have seen theirs. Caleb is Houdini. That was nuts. We saw Justin Fields have some Houdini moments. I vividly remember streaming and saying Justin Fields is Houdini. Caleb is similar in that aspect of being able to evade sacks with being so elusive. But Caleb is, I think, he is elusive, but I think he's just so stocky, you know, like he's really built in his lower body and he just really powers through and finds a way to evade people. But, you know, But yeah, Caleb is just it's very impressive. Vikings return the ball on the punt return, I think the 30, 154 to go in the second. Caleb has, hold on, they're talking about it right now. Sorry, I'm listening to what Tom Brady's saying about Caleb. They're just basically talking about his elusiveness, but Vikings run it up the middle, gain of a few yards. Caleb's the difference from last year to this year and Caleb's sack total is insane. And like you're seeing it this game, there's been some plays where he should have been sacked and he finds a way to escape it. And he was still being elusive last year, but it's almost like he's reading the field a bit better or something, you know? Like he's always had a good sense for pressure of knowing when it's coming. Like you'll see guys coming from his blind spot and he'll start spinning and you're like, how do you even sense that? And I don't know what necessarily, ooh, bad throw by McCarthy. He had Hawkinson wide open and he just airmailed him. It's 3rd and 6. I think that hand is bothering McCarthy. But yeah, I think Caleb is maybe just more comfortable in this offense, which is allowing him to be more elusive because he knows where he's trying to read the field for the most part, and that allows him, I don't know, I'm trying to rationalize it, but I kind of think that's what's happening, you know? Like, I think it has to do with also being more comfortable in the system. McCarthy, damn it, over the middle, and that's wide open, and that's a first down. That sucks ass. My nail is like chipped right at the edge and it's driving me nuts. Bro, you can't let that happen. 55 seconds. Don't let them score. McCarthy's got time, and that does not connect. He goes for Thielen, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Clock stops 49 seconds. I don't even want there to be a field goal opportunity, but please don't let them tie it up before the half. All right, 2nd and 10, 49 seconds to go. Both teams have all timeouts. McCarthy's getting some pressure. He's going to dump it off, and that is incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds with the breakup. Are they going to say this is PI? His hands were on the ball. If they're about to say pass interference, really? So that's pass interference. I mean, that's roughing the passer, but the one on Caleb isn't. All right, I see what we're doing. Giving the Vikings a free first down. Love that. Bro, this shit pisses me off. Whoa, Roman life beefing? What happened? Life hates me. I do. I learn things every day. McCarthy has time. Going deep. And that's intercepted! Let's go! Holy shit. I thought he was hurt. I think he's just praying. Okay. Let's go. Mayshawn Wright needed that. Bears needed that. Let's fucking go. Great play by Wright. That honestly wasn't a terrible ball by McCarthy. That was just a good interception by Wright. I mean, he like arched backwards. Damn, that was a good play by Wright. Whew. And now they can't come away with 3 either. Let's go. Now let's not do what we did the first game against the Vikings. Get like 2 picks on McCarthy and then choke and let him go elite in the second half. Bears have 35 seconds and 3 timeouts, as do the Vikings. And there's a flag. It's going to be against the Bears. Fucking Theo Benedict. Come on, brother. Okay. 1st and 15. Unless the Bears just really try to mail it deep. And no one's there. It almost looks like the receiver might have not been on the same page as Caleb on. I think the receiver cut their route or something. I'm not entirely sure. All right. Here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 15. Just run the ball. Oh, no, we're going for it. Okay. Caleb throws it to Loveland. Or, sorry, that's Komet. And that's a 1st down. Clock stops at 25. I think a timeout is called. Not sure by who. Okay, well, we're not going to find out because they just cut to a screen where you can't see shit. Love that. Let's get some points on the board before the half. That's Ben Johnson's trying to. You can see it. If they weren't trying to, they would just be running the ball. But they're trying to move down the field. But we are all the way at the 30. So you got to get some deep shots. It's a tie now for the Packers-Giants game. More flags than a pirate ship. Sometimes. Giants are in the lead now, 13-14. All right, 3rd and 1. Wait, they didn't give that a 1st down? That was easily a 1st down. Oh, and that doesn't connect on 3rd and 1. It's going to be 4th down. I don't get why we didn't get the 1st down on that Komet play. I don't get that. I could have... Whoa, punter goes down. That should be a flag on the Vikings, but they're not going to call that, I guess. Okay, what is going on? And now the play is stopped with 10 seconds, but the clock was definitely... They didn't blow the whistle until, like, 3 seconds after 10 seconds, if that makes sense. Like, did anyone see what I just saw? He was still running it, and the clock had 10 seconds. It was going down, and then it just stopped at 10 seconds, but the play was still going, and then they whistled. It should be at, like, 7 seconds right now. Doesn't make a huge difference, but, like, that clock shouldn't have been stopped at 10 because the play was not stopped at 10 seconds. So that was kind of bogus. McCarthy dropping back. Oh, they tried to do some trickery and the ball came out. 3, 2, 1. That's the game. Or the half. Uh-oh, Brisker is slow to get up there. Walking off the field, but hopefully that's not an issue going into the second half because we can't lose another starter on our secondary. Lord knows. Man. All right, so that second half ended weird because I think that Cole Kmet got the first down and they marked him a yard short, which I don't think was right. But of course, they cut the screen so we couldn't actually see anything. And and then I'm not sure why we tried to pass it. So I mean, I guess I kind of get it. But on 3rd and 1, you have 3 timeouts. Why not just run it for the first down and then use your timeout? Um, but then them stopping the clock with 10 seconds when the play was still going was interesting. That was just a weird ending of the second half. Didn't love it. But the Bears are going to get the ball to start the half. Oh, we are back to a tie because there was apparently a foul. So it's 13-13 to close the first half. All right. Seahawks versus Rams game is going to be cinema. Potentially. I would have run it on that 3rd and 1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got 3 timeouts. Run it on 3rd and 1, get the first, call the timeout, and then try a few more deep shots downfield. And if you get within range, you still have 2 more timeouts. I'm not really sure why we went for it on that one, but oh, they just showed the Bills touchdown celebration, and that was he's gonna get fined for that, that's for sure. And then the commentators were saying, "Don't look at the screen. Let's not show that. Let's not show that," and they kept showing it. So he basically was dry humping the ground. So he's gonna get fined for that one. He faked a hamstring injury and then started humping the ground. I hate these faking injury touchdown celebrations, though. I don't like it. Like, enough players get hurt. There's no need to be faking that you just tore your Achilles or some shit. Ooh. And the Commanders lost in overtime. And Miami's climbing their way back. Meanwhile, the Bears officially broke Washington. Washington has not won a game since they lost to us. They're talking about Caleb. God, my nail. Sorry, I'm silent because I want to hear what they say. So, they just said no matter how you feel, how some people feel about Caleb Williams, he's much watched TV. So, just saying. Ah, my nail. Okay. But they ain't wrong. Caleb is Mr. Houdini out there today. And let's just hope the offense can start gelling some more. That's the thing people forget, too. The Bears' receiving core is young. Like, Rome Odunze is the most veteran player. And other than that, we got Rome Odunze, who's only in his 2nd year in a new system. We have Luther Burden, who's a new draft pick. We have Colston Loveland, who's a new draft pick. Kyle Monungai is a new draft pick. And then you have Cole Kmet, who's probably the most veteran player on offense on this Bears team, who's been with the Bears the longest. But, you know, it's a newer roster. Darnell Wright is only in his, 3rd year at right tackle? Like, is he in his 4th year, 3rd year in a new system? He's had new coaching staff. Like, beyond it just taking time to click with Ben Johnson, it's like this whole thing, a lot of young new talent that has to also start gelling together. And they're starting to come together. You're starting to see more Luther Burden. You're starting to see more Kyle Monungai. You're starting to see more Colston Loveland. So, like, it's getting there. We're getting close. Sunday roast cooking, sage and onion pork shoulder with stuffing and all the trimmings. Damn. All right. Sign me up. They didn't allow the 2-pump celebration, but this is okay? I guess not. He's going to get fined for that celebration for sure. He's going to get in trouble for that. Gotta drive back to New York. Good luck with the rest of the game. Keep calling in those plays. I'll do my best. Have a safe drive. How do you miss a PAT? Hey, man. Happens all the time. State, Soldier Field, or move to Arlington Heights. Any views? I think Soldier Field is very pretty. I love being on the lakefront, but realistically, it's not the easiest place to go to as a fan. You have to walk like 2 miles just to get to the stadium. You can't really tailgate there. The stadium's old. The Bears don't own it, so any renovations they want to make to it have to get approved by the city, which never happens. So, like, realistically, for the longevity of a good stadium, the move is to move to Arlington. But I will miss the Bears being on the lakefront. I will. Maybe he tucked his head during the pat. That was a good first half by the Bears. It was all right. It was, I'm going to be overly critical, but it was, the first few drives for the offense were pretty rough. Started to get their footing a little bit. The defense played all right, but, now we gotta get it together, because the last time we played Minnesota, we were looking all right the first half, and then the second half, we let J.J. McCarthy get too many points on us. We can't let him do that again. We can't let him throw 2 interceptions and then come back and be 9 and be all, I'm going to get it, and win the game. You can't do that again. We got to stop him. We got to put pressure on him, make him get some more interceptions. And on the offense, got to hopefully, I guess we'll see what kind of adjustments, if any, the defense makes for the Vikings, and we'll go from there. We will go from there. Isn't Soldier Field very old, like the oldest stadium in the league? I don't know if it's the oldest, but it is very old. It is very old. This one hair is like straight, and I don't know why. I don't like it. Oh, the kitty. Oh, whoa, I skipped comments. Hold on. I shouldn't have comforted you at the 3-0. This has been all Bears since then. All right. You should have comforted me, because maybe it was good luck. Keep doing it. How about them LA Dodgers? Gotta be honest, I don't really follow baseball that much, and I'm a Chicago fan, so couldn't care. And I was actually, I'll be so honest, I was rooting for the Blue Jays, because I went to a Blue Jays game in Toronto, and they gave me a lot of free food. So, food is the way to my heart. I would love to have visited Soldier Field have visited. Hey, you still got time. This new stadium ain't happening anytime soon. I don't even think we have an official deal in place yet, so you got time to still hit up Soldier Field. This new stadium's not going to happen soon. It's amazing how quickly my coffee cools down. I can't believe there's a whole show about a doctor who loses her memory. Like, how is that even realistic, that a doctor who has traumatic brain injury is allowed to just come back and be a doctor, especially when they lose their memory? Like, you don't know everything they've gained and lost. What if she's mid-surgery and suddenly realizes she doesn't remember how to do the second half of the surgery? You can't do that. I mean, I know these medical shows are never accurate, but the whole premise of the show doesn't make sense. I'm not an on-call comforter. That's funny. What time is it for you? For me, it is 1:36 p.m. She only missed the last 7 years, not her time. Yeah, but like, what the fuck? Are you wearing Bears gear? I am not. I'm just wearing a blue sweatshirt. Oh, she's not a surgeon in the show? God damn, does everyone watch the show? Am I insulting everyone's favorite show? I didn't realize. Oh, for Rome? Sorry, guess you weren't asking me. Whoops. I guess it's not always about me, is it? Oh, baby, baby. Guys, I might go get a new beverage for the second half. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a beverage to kick off the second half. Let me leave you with something fun. Um, no, let's go. We'll go this one. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. Holy cow. I fixed my nail, but then my cat, whoa, what happened to my camera here? Hold on. My cat wouldn't leave. I had to go to the bathroom to get my nail file, and he wouldn't leave the room. And I have to have the door closed so he doesn't get into the cabinets. Anyways, we're back. Let's go. All right, 3rd and 2, and I saw that Rome Odunze run was insane. Come on, Bears. Hands the ball to Manungai, who's going to get the first down. Let's go. That's smart. So if you recall last game, Ben Johnson did some trickery with having Tyson Bagent in the play, and he threw the ball to Caleb Williams. And this time, Ben Johnson sent Tyson Bagent out there, and Bagent didn't do anything, but it tripped up the defense because they thought a trick play was coming. 1st and 10. Caleb is going to have to dump it off to Kmet, and he does. Kmet stiff arms, gains a few yards. Caleb pressured right away and manages to get the ball off. That was impressive by both Caleb and Kmet. Kmet just stiff arms him. 2nd and 5. Caleb over the middle to Smythe. I would hurry up if I was the Bears. The Vikings are trying to say that wasn't a catch, so I would hurry to the line there. Oh, yep, they're going to challenge that. You needed to... God damn it, come on. You need to hurry to the... Dang it, I really wish, well, he actually had a hand under the ball. I actually don't know if the ball hit the ground. At first, I thought that definitely was incomplete, but on the replay, his hand was underneath the ball. It would be nice to be the Bears in first place today. The Bears are a playoff team this year and have a chance to win the division. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if we're winning the division or even getting into the playoffs. We are in contention right now for sure, but our division is tough, so we'll see. I assume you mean for me, it's the 3 p.m. games. I'm going to watch the Broncos-Chiefs game. Broncos country, let's ride. A washed quarterback on the screen? Who's the washed quarterback? Da Bears, da Bulls, da Bees. I want to see if anyone on Twitter is talking about that catch, because honestly, for a second, it really looked like he might have completed it. This game, stats-wise, is another game where the stats are not showing how good Caleb's been this game. Like, he's, 19 completions or 10 for 19 or something with 100 yards, but, like, if you watched him play, the dude has just been insane this game. The way Caleb kept his poise, too, and that free rusher came around on that last play to Kmet, like, he didn't get phased or panic. He still found a way to find his footing and get the right angle to get the pass off. All right, Minnesota wins the challenge 3rd and 5. All right, here we go. Travis Homer's in the backfield. That's confusing. And Homer gets the ball. Not sure why. And he is going to be tackled. Lose yards. I don't understand that one, I'm not going to lie. Oh, there was a big time face mask. How is that not called? The ref's looking right at it. Wow, the Vikings got lucky there. The ref was looking right at it. That was a huge face mask by Minnesota. That wasn't a brief little grab. That was a yank and yanked his head backwards. Cairo Santos gets the point. Bears are up 13-3, but that should have been a first down for the Bears. That was a really bad miscall by the refs on a 3rd down play. Huge, huge face mask. Right in front of the ref. I'm curious why Travis Homer went in for that one, but what would be your defensive position? I don't know if defense would be my strong suit, but maybe I don't know, maybe something in the secondary. Maybe a cornerback. I'm just thinking because, like, gymnast, maybe, if we're pretending I'm bigger than I am, maybe defensive end. I'm just thinking, like, gymnastics. I have pretty strong legs still. Like, I'm not a long distance runner at all, but I can be quick off the jump. And my legs are pretty strong. So I would think that I would have to be something like either defensive edge where it's just like a big push, or it would have to be like cornerback or something where you're kind of relying on my hops and on moving down the field or something, I could get that quick burst and keep up with the wide receivers, but I don't really know if defense is my strong suit. I think I would be better as a obviously I would be a better quarterback, but I feel like running back. It's not as exciting, but I'd probably be a running back because I'm short too, But I could power through with my legs and just really like. But I played a lot of backyard football with the boys as a kid, and I did both quarterback and receiver, and I was pretty decent, I gotta say. Had some hops to me. We would do the whole, like like routes, and I would follow my route tree and do what I had to do and get open. Maybe I'd be a receiver. You didn't ask about my offensive position, but I gave it to you. Man, I can't believe the Vikings didn't get called for that face mask. That was egregious. Right in front of him, and the player yelled about the face mask too, and he didn't get it. Oh, Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Left wrist. Hey, we play him next week. I can't believe the ref was looking right at that face mask still. That still pisses me off. I need to let it go, but that was crazy. All right. Vikings get the penalty on the kick return. It's going to be 1st and 10. 10:25 in the third. Still a lot of game left to be played. Vikings are at the 20. They're going to toss it back. And going to be a gain of a few yards. Second down. Patriots are 9-2. Patriots are fucking balling right now. Kind of crazy. I vote running back. I think I could do running back. All right. 2nd and 6. Gonna hand the ball off, and that's gonna be a first down right up the middle. I kind of knew you would be a QB on offense. Still want you to complete your becoming an NFL QB series. Dude, I've thought about it. It's just hard by myself. Like, I truly need other people. I would love to do, like, throwing and, like, throwing on route, you know, not just throwing at a net, but I need people to catch the ball for me. So, right now it's TBD until I can find volunteers, truly. But I would love to. I think about it all the time. It's just, like, there's so many things I want to do with it, but I don't have the manpower. Ken. 1st and 10. He's going to hand the ball off, run up the middle. So are we going to defend the middle or what? Mara, I don't like these updates. I don't like the updates with the Packers doing good. We didn't play the Steelers yet. We're supposed to play them next week. And if Rodgers is hurt next week, oh no. That sucks. I'm fine with that. 2nd and 4. Jones is going for the edge and doesn't get there. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I think he gained a yard, maybe. $8:12 to go. Well, if I lived in Wisconsin, I'd be your man. Hey, appreciate it. Need all the wide receivers I can get. Quarterback is only as good as his team. 3rd and 2. Ooh, false start is going to be against the Vikings. Third down. Here we go. And they lose yards on the play. 3rd down. Was 3rd and 3. I think it's going to be 3rd and... What is it? How many yards off is that? 3rd and 13? Or is it going to be 3rd and 7? Or 3rd and 7. Okay. Still not terrible, but... All right. 3rd and 7 Vikings. Bears are loading up the line. Some are dropping off. And that is way overthrown, and that is going to be 4th down. McCarthy just, I don't know where that ball was going, but it was not accurate, and the fans are booing the Vikings offense. It just was not even close. It was like he was going for the sideline, but it was up and it was far. Duvernay gets to the 20. After all that little dancing in the back, he gained maybe like 2 yards on the return. All right, here comes the Bears offense. Let's keep stacking points here, boys. Please. Home boos, you love to hear it? Hell yeah, let's go. Boo. I just yelled boo, and that emu commercial is on, and literally as I went boo, that emu on the commercial went ah. That was funny. Okay, that was funny. Home boos, you love to hear it. W's in the chat for the Bears. Hopefully. we need a division win, man. It's only going to get harder against the Packers and the Lions, so we need a division win. And just a win in general, obviously, but like. Oh, the 54-yard field goal was Cairo Santos' 24th of 50-plus yards with the Bears, breaking a tie with Robbie Gould for most in franchise history. For all those Cairo Santos haters out there. As someone who obviously is not rooting for J.J. McCarthy, unbiasedly, I would like to think that the reason he has so many airmail throws right now is because of his hand being hurt. But I'm not sure because it's definitely wrapped up and stuff, but he said his hand was fine and they say that, but like it seems like he's still getting like zip on the ball, like you would think if it was the hand, he wouldn't have as much heat, but he's getting some zip on some of these passes. Even Tom Brady in the booth said that he's throwing all these balls 100 miles an hour and he doesn't always need to throw them that fast. So you would think if the hand was the issue, you would see some wobblers, you would see it a little bit shaky, but it's just the accuracy is just not there. So I don't know if you can really blame that on the hand. Oh, Pat Surtain is out for the Broncos. So is Savion Jones. All right, here comes the Bears offense. 1st and 10 at the 20. 7:18 in the third. Run up the middle by Swift, a gain of about 3 yards. 2nd down. Whew. Right now, J.J. McCarthy is 10 for 20 for 74 yards and 2 interceptions. That makes his passer rating a whopping 19.6. 9.6. He's never going to live that down. Caleb going deep to Burden, and it's dropped. Minnesota has it, but I don't think that was ever a catch. What? They're saying it's a turnover. I think that was incomplete. Caleb hits Burden right there. Yeah, that's incomplete. That's Burden's first drop. That was glad it wasn't intercept or a turnover, but now it's 3rd and 8. That would have been a really good first down. That was a bad drop by Burden. He had it in his hands. What? I don't think there's a flag. Oh, come on. 3rd and 8. The refs stopped the Bears from snapping the ball, which is stupid. So the Bears are trying to beat per Tom Brady, the Bears are trying to beat the blitz by snapping it early, and the refs kind of blew that one dead. Caleb is scrambling. He's running. He's going to get the first down himself. There's a flag. Swear to God, if this is against the Bears. Illegal formation. What? So that was a first down by Caleb, and now it's coming back. Fucking stupid. I always get confused with illegal formation because, like, if it's a legal formation, shouldn't that be called before the play's even snapped? Why is it, like, illegal after he starts running? What makes it illegal? All right. Caleb dropping back. We're at 3rd and long now. Caleb zips it to Burden, who's going to get the first down. Let's go. Caleb got pressured right away and whips it out to Luther Burden, who gets the first after the penalty. Caleb fit it in a tight window right there to Burden. Holy cow. That was really close to being tipped, but just a really tight throw in a tight window. And Caleb dropping back, avoiding a sack. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down, and he's out of bounds. First down again, Caleb Williams. All right. Oh. Hey yo, Chicago country, let's ride. Also weird I wasn't notified. What the heck? That is weird, especially since you're a member. Whoa, didn't mean to smack the table. Appreciate you, appreciate the super chat. Attaining oneness, you're an OG. Appreciate you. 1st and 10. Caleb dropping back. Has some time. Zips it to DJ Moore, and that's complete. It looks like it bobbled for a second, but he came down with it. That's a crazy catch. It fell between his legs, and it stays. Caleb dropping back. Gets it to Cole Kmet. And Cole Kmet is still going. He gets the first. Let's go. So the Bears have found a solution for so far on how to beat the blitz, and that's just get the ball out fucking quick. What a save by DJ Moore on that catch. Good job by DJ of keeping his hand under the ball so it never hits the ground. The Bears got the snap off quick too, so it couldn't be challenged, even though it should have stayed, even if it was. All right, 1st and 10, Bears offense. 3:53 to go in the 3rd. Swift is going to run it. And a decent run. It's probably a gain of about 5 yards. 2nd down. Okay, you can't be moody at Santos. That's a good one. Hoping the Giants dunk on those cheese bastards. I hope. They need a Giants. Come on, rooting for you today. I think this is the Vikings' fault. Totally not biased at all. All right. 2nd and 5. Bears are at the 20. A little past the 20. Caleb is going to hand it off to Swift, who's going to run up the middle, gain a few more yards. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and probably 3. 3rd and 2, actually. My sound is out of sync again now with my game. I don't know why it's doing that. This is confusing me because I keep thinking I think this is a new play, but they're playing a replay. 3rd and 3. How is that 3rd and 3? I feel like they gave bad spotting on that. It should be. He gained more than 2 yards. Whatever. Caleb fakes the quick pass. He's going for Loveland, and that's incomplete. Damn it. Damn it. Knowing that it was 3rd down, I kind of wish Caleb would have just gone for the open receiver over the middle versus going for the touchdown there, because that wasn't open. Loveland never got open on that play. I think he saw a matchup he liked pre-snap and went for it. I liked the fake, but kind of wish he would have just hit someone open over the middle. Oh well. Would have been nice if we got a touchdown, though. Would have really extended our lead a bit. That kick though is, I keep saying extra point. The field goal is good. Bears are up 16-3. Caleb's mad at himself for that one. You can see it. Yep, Eagles and Lions are tonight. Eagles and Lions. Ooh boy. Ooh baby, baby. Baby, baby. No Bieber? I'm not singing Bieber. Pizza sounds kind of good. Ooh, baby, baby. Man, I really wish the Bears came away with a touchdown there. That really sucks. Friends? You're not supposed to have life outside of football. That's crazy. But we'll allow it, I guess. Good luck. Start doctoring. Ow, my nail is really chipping. All right. Vikings are coming back on offense. We need another stop here, please, defense. Ooh, baby, baby. Whoa, big hit, but he bounces off on the return. Dang. That was kind of nuts. All right, 2:05 to go in the third. Vikings first and 10. Canning. I really wish the sound wasn't off. It's driving me nuts. And that's a pretty good run for the Vikings. It's gonna be second and 3 maybe. Darkest retreat or painted nail QB? Painted nail. I see nothing wrong with that. Ow. All right, second and 2. JJ pressured. Intercept. Oh, come on. Tyreek Stevenson went for the interception. He's hurt. Brisker is hurt. Oh, Jesus Christ. God. What the hell? Players just collide into each other. That would have been an interception. Brisker is shaken up. Stevenson is shaken. If Brisker and Stevenson just hurt each other, I swear to God. Swear to God. Why? Why do these things happen to the Bears? It's on my chair. Something weird. I'm refreshing this. Why is this sound not in sync? It's pissing me off. All right. Man. I hope Stevenson and Brisker are okay, because if they're both hurt. Man, McCarthy got lucky. That should have been his third interception if the two Bears players didn't run into each other. Hopefully there's just a little shaken up. Brisker's okay. Stevenson is hobbling off a little bit. And, man. Oh, that should have been Brisker kind of fucked it up. That should have been an interception. I mean, he's going for the play too. I get it. But, like, man, that sucks. That would have been a third interception. All right, 3rd and 2. JJ getting some pressure. That ball is tipped. It is high, incomplete, 4th down. And that just doesn't complete. I think I hear "Let's Go Bears" chants right now. I'm trying to listen, but it sure sounded like it. Duvernay is going to get to like the 20 on the return. Bears offense just needs to keep moving the fucking ball. Keep getting some points on the board. Just keep extending the lead, even if it's just by 3. Even though I want it to be a touchdown, just keep extending the lead. Okay, here comes the Bears offense. 1:04 to go. 1st and 10. I thought the ball fumbled for a second. I was wrong. Caleb whips it out to Smythe. And that is going to be 2nd down. I wonder why Smythe is in. Caleb really yelled at Colston to get to the right side of the field. That was funny. 2nd and 2. Kyle Monungai is going to run it up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Clock is winding down to the 4th quarter. Are we going to commercial? What's happening? Okay, end of the 3rd, and we're going to commercial. I hate that. Just the middle of a drive, no big deal. Will you still be putting content on your Chicago Bears YouTube channel as well? Um, so the Chicago Bears YouTube channel, I initially started and then for the podcast, and then the um what happened? It was like I was trying to go live and I was originally going to go live on there, and something happened where it wasn't letting me go live with that account, so I had to start doing my live streams with this account. And then this is kind of where I started gaining the subscribers and people started following. So I was like, well, I can't switch now to the other YouTube channel because no one follows that one. So right now it's to be determined. I think I've kept it because if one day, Chicago really just takes off, I might switch it over to that and like put all the content on that channel and start trying to go from there and let that be kind of where everything's coming from. But we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that the Chiefs will beat the Broncos. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, probably. We'll see. These AI commercials are really driving me nuts. I'm not a fan of the AI commercials. No, no, I dropped my charger. Fuel for life. Plug that guy in. Enjoy the Zen. There is no Zen. We're watching football. All right, here we go. All right, 1st and 10, Bears offense. There we go. Caleb dropping back. He's gonna go down. First sack. Caleb's avoided a lot of sacks. Gets hit on that one. He had Manungai open there on the flat to just like dump it off, and he didn't. But it is what it is. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Caleb's got some time. He had more time, and then he kind of fucked it up. Okay, Caleb, you gotta stay in the pocket a little bit more. He kind of started going wide around his right tackle, and he had time there. Or he should have just taken off. Third and 10. All right, come on, Bears. Caleb avoids the rush. Whoa, that should be a horse collar. And it's not. He gets sacked. Caleb's... All right, 2 sacks in 1 drive is not ideal. Kind of surprised there's no horse collar in that one, but... Oh, that sucks. What a bad drive. This is where Caleb's like, I'm not trying to take away his elusiveness and his ability to keep plays alive, but there are some times where he just needs to like just take the easy ones, you know? Just get rid of the ball quicker, especially against this kind of defense. You just gotta let it go. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. This was a big return for the Vikings. Not good. Not good at all. Damn. That sucks. Boo. Ah, this is what we don't need, is some fourth quarter comeback by the Vikings. They have the ball at the 25. McCarthy's going to pitch it back. And that's a good run. It's going to be second down. You have some funny shorts on there as well. Very funny too. Well, thank you. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Special teams, man. Hand the ball off, and that's going to be a first down, and that's a fucking touchdown. Oh, Bears, Bears, Bears. It's just the culmination, you know? It's the terrible offensive drive to then the immediate bad special teams to the touchdown. It's like, how do we let that happen in the fourth quarter, you know? Come on now. Oh, come on, Bears. We cannot have a replay of week 1. Let's not do this again. Let's please not do this again. Damn, damn, damn. This sucks. Man, not a fan of this. Stressing me out. Is it cold in Wisconsin? It was cold, and then it was warm, and now it's going to be cold again. Would you please not give us heart-stopping, stressful football every game? Literally, like, why? We could have just kept cruising the way we were, you know? We could have just kept, even though I would prefer a touchdown, like, if we could have just kept moving down the field, eating the clock, getting a field goal, a comfortable lead, and just keep doing that through the fourth quarter, I would have been fine. But no, we have to fuck it up somehow with special teams and everything else. Come on now. Sucks. I see Applebee's is copying Chili's Triple Dipper. That's crazy. Not Applebee's stealing the Chili's Triple Dipper. They don't even have a cool name for it because they can't use Triple Dipper because Chili's already claimed it. Man, this sucks. Come on, Bears. Let's go offense. Let's just score a touchdown. All right. Oh, 12:33 to go in the fourth. All right. Let's lock in. 1st and 10. Bears offense. Let's go. Caleb's going to hand the ball off to Swift, who finds a little bit of a gap, and I don't think they're going to give him the first down, but that's got to be like 2nd and 1. I don't like this. I'm getting Bengals game vibes now. Yeah, I don't like it either. If they gave it glasses. That's crazy. It's such a good point. I feel like Triple Dipper means something else at Alexa's house. Not true, Anna. Fine, not a cool name. It is a cool name, Triple Dipper. You know it's a cool name. You just want to disagree with me. 11:54. Caleb hands the ball off to Swift, who gets the first down, breaks a tackle, still going. Woo! It's just first down. Okay, Swift. Okay. All right, 1st and 10. 11:21 to go in the fourth. Hands the ball off to Swift, who's going to keep going. He's still going again. It's going to be 2nd and 1 or 2. Second down. Found the little gap. I almost wonder if he had a different gap up the middle, that would have been quicker, but it worked. 2nd and 2. All right. Caleb hands the ball off to Swift again. It's going to be a first down. Okay. Kind of crazy. Caleb's only just over 50% completion because he's been pretty spot on today, but Caleb dropping back. Oh, that ball is tipped. Thankfully, hits the ground. Kind of surprised there was no PI called on that one. It looked like he was kind of blanketed. But of course, we don't get the replay to really see, but the Giants are draining me. Why, Mara? Don't tell me. It's not bad news. 2nd and 10. Caleb hands the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who is still going. And he gets a decent gain, 3rd down. Oh, it's a tie again for Packers and Giants. Tyson Bagent's in the game. They might have a trick play in action, or they're just trying to confuse the defense. But Tyson Bagent is in. Oh, God. That got blown up. Use Tyson as a decoy, and it's 4th down. Damn it. I mean, I want points in general, but goddamn, can we just score at least one more touchdown and make it a harder game for the Vikings to catch up? Giants are in the lead 2019. Keep it up, Giants. Missed 2 extra. Green Bay missed 2 extra points? That's crazy. Oh no, and it's no good. Oh, I don't like the trajectory of this game. This is stressing me out. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no. See, like, the thing is when Ben Johnson gets cute, you know, with his play calling, it's like when it works, it's like he's a genius. When it doesn't work, everyone's like, why are we getting cute? Just run it up the middle. But I feel like when you're playing Brian Flores, you have to get, you know, like, I don't blame Ben Johnson for trying to get a little creative because you have to try to beat this defense. It's a tough defense to go against. They're constantly just trying to out scheme each other. And if we would have made that extra point, it would have been a tougher game to catch up on, but here we are. I would love another, yeah, same. I would love another touchdown. That would be nice. Where food they devour. Let me see you work. You guys can't hear the music, so I'm just in silence going like this. Love that for me. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm excited for some good food, y'all. Uh-oh. Shootout in Bucks vs. Bills game. God, I really wish we would have scored on that. Even 3 points, but I really wish we would have scored a touchdown, another touchdown at some point in this game, because now we're really just asking for it. 1st down, it's going to be 2nd down Vikings, gain of like 2 yards. Stevenson is on the sideline, but does not look like he's coming back in the game, so that sucks. Oh, he came in for a play, but... Oh, and that's dropped! Third and 7. That was a quick screen pass to, I think, Addison, but was dropped. Okay. A lot of close games going on right now. Jaguars dunking on Chargers? Damn. 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. God, this is where I don't even want to watch. I just want to close my eyes and let the game be over. And it's incomplete! Let's go. I don't know who he was throwing to. There was maybe 2-ish receivers in the area, but he kind of threw it in an area full of Bears. He's kind of lucky that wasn't intercepted. Vikings are going to have to punt it. All right. Whew. Come on, Bears. Fair catch. Shy of the 20. Ooh, Tremaine Edmonds got a little bit of fingertips on that pass from J.J. McCarthy. But even still, I don't really know where he was going to. Okay, Caleb just looks like he did a shot of cocaine. The way he was just like... yeah, but let's see. Come on, Bears. All right. Manungai is in the backfield. And he's going to get it, but is tackled right away. That is blown up. That's terrible. 2nd down, loss of yards, Jam. Bears need to get points on the board because if the Vikings even score a touchdown, they are in the lead. Second and 14. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Caleb dropping back. Whips it over the middle, and that's... Oh, no! DJ Moore drops it. Oh, he had the 1st down. Oh, DJ Moore never drops it either, but fuck. Damn it. Damn, that was a bad drop. 3rd and 14. I don't even want to look. Caleb dropping back. Throws to Colston Loveland, who gets the 1st down. And he's still going. Let's go. 1st down, Bears. Whew. Holy cow. Oh my God. Colston Loveland just breaking tackles. Again, making guys just fall off of him. Damn. Colston basically made the Vikings defenders run into each other. Whew. Okay, we're back, I think. Damn. Took a while. All right. Manungai with a good run. 2nd down for the Bears. Bears are just trying to run the clock down here. Manungai is going to get the 1st. Now, obviously, the Vikings still have 3 timeouts. Bears still have 3 timeouts. So the Bears need to run the clock down, but they also need to find a way to get points on the board so that it's not a one-score game. And obviously, Cairo missed the last field goal, so hoping for a field goal is a bit risky, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, Bears, 1st and 10 at the 50. I would love a Bears touchdown. And gain of a few yards, and there are flags on the play. Legal formation offense. Huh? I don't really, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand the illegal formation ones, especially like on the right tackle. Like he's in the same spot every play. How could he be illegal? All right, 1st and 15. Monongai gets the ball, and oh God, that is just destroyed. Come on, Bears. I know we want to run the clock down, but we need to get points on the board. We need points. It's only a 6-point game right now. Oh, come on. Caleb dropping back. He's got some time. Come on, Caleb. Find someone open. He's going deep and throwing it away. I find it hard to believe when he's sitting back there that no one's open. See, how is that not a late hit on the quarterback? Like, he throws it and then is clearly hit after the throw and there's no flag. I don't get that. Like, just because he's out of the pocket, that shouldn't count as anything. I hate this. There's 3 minutes left. This is terrible. It's going to be 4th down. Do the Bears go for it? Bears are thinking about it. Minnesota uses their first timeout. Oh, God, I'm scared. I think the Bears are going for it. Oh, I'm scared. Help me. Help me. Why does every game have to come down to just stress? Oh, oh God. Do I want to look? Do I want to look? Bears are going for it on 4th down at like the 50. Where they're trying to get them to jump? Can't really tell. No, I think we're going for it. No, we're trying to get them to jump. All right. That was dumb. We should have just went for it. Oh, guys, I don't like this. I really don't understand how there's been 2 clear late hits on Caleb and they haven't been called. I just like I said, I don't really agree with stupid calls on the quarterbacks, but this is twice in this game now where Caleb has thrown the ball and just been blatantly like hit after he throws because they're not calling it. Like he fucking throws the ball and then he's knocked to his head afterwards and there's not a single call for a late hit on the quarterback. Like just because he's not in the pocket doesn't mean it's not a late hit. I don't understand. All right, come on Bears defense. Now's a great time for another Kevin Byard takeaway. Now's a great time. Now's a great time. Okay. I'm stressed, guys. I'm stressed. This is my traditional pose every end of the Bears game, it appears. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Vikings ran it on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Vikings are hurrying to the line. Going no huddle. JJ gets hit, but after he already throws the ball, and TJ Hawkinson has the first down. I don't like where this is going. I don't like it at all. That is the Alexis praying and hating football gods pose. Come on, Bears, get a takeaway, please. Please get a takeaway. Second down. 2:20 to go. Probably going to take it down to the 2-minute warning, or they might try to get another play off. I think they're going to try to get, yep. Oh, and that's dropped. I hate that the Vikings have the ball right now with 2:03 to go. 3rd and 4. If they get a first down here, we go into the 2-minute warning with Vikings ball. Well, 4th down, they're going to have to go for it either way. So it's 3rd and 4. This is 4th down, go for it area, because even though it would be bad field position, they would have to get the first down to stay in the game. Ooh, that ball is tipped. It's going to be 4th down. And it's going to be 4th and 4. 1:59 to go in the 4th. Good job, Sweat. And now we go to commercial. Oh my God. 4th and 4. I hate this. Hate it, hate it, hate it. All right, guys, give me a second. I gotta pee. Thought I could make it to the end of the game. I can't. Be right back. Yeah, so I hate this. I was hoping I would go pee and come back and the game would be I was hoping this would be different. I hate this. I actually hate this. Come on, Bears, getting an interception, do something. Oh no, and it's going to be another first down. Cool. So the Bears are just going to lose this game in the fourth quarter. Hate this. Absolutely hate it. This sucks. Okay. I don't like this. Oh my god. 56 seconds to go. JJ McCarthy has all day in the pocket, and that's a Vikings touchdown. Yep, and because the Bears missed that extra point, that field goal, Vikings are now in the lead with a good extra point. Mm-mm. Hate this. Absolutely hate this. Extra point is good. Vikings are winning right now. How do you let this happen, man? I mean, look, that drive on the offense where they were only able to score one touchdown all game, right? And then that drive by the offense to have Caleb get 2 sacks on that drive was bad, right? But like letting the stupid fucking special teams give up that yardage and then like couldn't just stop them, couldn't get an interception. Bears couldn't just get a field goal, do something. Oh man. If we lose to the Vikings like this, like a game where we once again were winning in the entire game and we cough it up in the fourth. I mean, letting teams catch up in the fourth was bound to catch up to us at some point. I was just hoping it would be against a better team. This sucks. This sucks ass. Duvernay still going. Oh my god. Big return by Duvernay when we fucking needed it most. 42 seconds left. Holy shit. There's still hope. Oh my lord. But we're going to let it come down to Cairo, which is... I would love a Bears touchdown instead. I know we just need a field goal, but Cairo missed the last one. I would just love a touchdown instead. Here we go. Caleb's going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift, who's running it up the middle. 3 on the play. Bears use their first timeout. Or, sorry, the Vikings use their first timeout. Good, the Bears still have 3. Oh, guys. Oh my God. Come on. Caleb's going to run it to Swift, and that goes nowhere. That's not good because Cairo's not good from far away. We need to get closer. It's third down. Like, they know we're going to run it. Why not just go for the pass and try to gain some extra yards here? Guys, I can't do this. I can't do this every week. We need to stop this. Can't we just have a lead and just win a game? Ben Johnson's had some questionable play calls, but oh my God. Oh my God, I can't even look. Someone else tell me what happens. I mean, it's fourth down territory either way. Well, I guess it depends on how comfortable you are with Cairo kicking it, but DeAndre Swift, I don't know if he got the first down. He might be just shy. Clock is running down. And it looks like the Bears are going to be content with kicking it, which I hate. We have 3 timeouts. Why not just go for it, get the first down? Well, I guess I get it. If we don't get the first, then game's over. Oh my God. Oh, why does every game come to this? So stressful. I can't. Come on, Cairo. Oh my God. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, I can't look. I can't look. I can't look. It's good. It's good. It's good. The Bears win. Thank fucking God. Another insane fourth quarter. Oh my God. Caleb's not happy. You can see he's not happy with how this ended, and I'm not either. We can't keep letting this happen. We have to play better. But holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. What's happening? Oh my God. The Bears fans behind the field goal post going crazy. Oh, I feel relieved, but I'm still so mad it came down to this again. Oh my God. I can't believe. Duvernay finally having a good punt return when we needed it most. And for now, everybody, the Bears are first in the division. Until the Lions play tonight and we see what happens. Right now, as it stands, your Chicago Bears are first in the division. Brother, whatever way you look at it, we're a 7-win team right now. So people could keep discrediting saying it's luck, but this is just tough-nosed football, man. A win is a win, and we've won 7. No matter, we could beat the Eagles, and people will still say, well, you guys have been lucky. Okay, what about the Patriots? What about the Packers? They just barely skated by the Giants. They couldn't beat the Cowboys, who the Bears demolished. They lost to the Panthers. No one says shit about them. What a fantastic finish, brought to you by Alcoa. Oh my god. This is insane. We can't keep having fourth quarters like this, like giving up fourth quarter points and not and settling for field goals instead of touchdowns. Like, you're not going to win a playoff game like that, that's for sure. But holy cow. I cannot take this stress every week. Oh my god. I knew it was going to come down to that. Like, division games are always close, but it's like, I just knew it was going to come down to another last second play. Congrats on the dub, Chicago Country. Let's ride. Let's go, Chicago Country. Appreciate the super chat. You're an OG attaining oneness. Appreciate you. I was scared to death. Yeah, tell me about it. Same. Fucking same. Fucking same. Oh, man. This Bears team is real. I mean, like, look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend we're suddenly a great team. We're not. We have a lot of flaws. But, like, at the end of the day, the contrast to last season, we're finding ways to win. And yes, they're not pretty, and they make you want to pull your hair out. But, oh my God, the Panthers just scored an insane touchdown against the Falcons with 1:20 to go in the fourth. But we're finding ways to win. And if you have that, I'm a firm believer, like, you watch teams like the Bills or the Chiefs, teams who are consistently in the playoffs, in Super Bowls, right? It's not, they have down seasons. They have years where they're not looking good. They have seasons where they start poorly and they can't finish. But, like, you see these teams always find a way to win. Like, you see them come back and find ways to win. And that is a culture that the Chicago Bears haven't had in a long time. They haven't found ways to get gritty wins. And we have. And of course, every week is not going to go like this week. At some point, we have to actually start performing better. But, like, the fact this is what we look like right now, and that's with the injuries that we have. The defense is decimated in injuries. More people went down this game. And on top of that, it's a new head coach, a brand new offensive system everyone's trying to learn. And we're still performing how we are. Like, that's pretty impressive. And the good news for Bears fans is it can only get better. A second year in Ben Johnson, a healthy defense, better special teams. Like, there are still areas to improve, and this is how we look. You know what I mean? That's a good sign. 3-game win streak. Hey, cheers, brother. I was ready to call Santos every slur I knew. Yeah, man, if he missed that, if he shanked it. You were never in doubt. You kept saying there was still hope. But see, the day that we get to a fourth quarter, and I'm like, that's okay, guys, there's hope. We always come back and we always find a way in the fourth quarter, is the day where we don't. So I can't say that. I have to have doubt, and I have to think the world is ending. Otherwise, it will. I turned 35 in January. I shouldn't be having heart issues already. I feel you. I feel like I've aged exponentially. Expedent? Is that right? That doesn't sound right. You guys know what I mean. Pack will win it in the end. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, Caleb, I said this earlier, Caleb played well with, like, avoiding sacks. Jeez, it won't let me highlight this comment. Hello? Caleb played well with, like, avoiding sacks for the most part, but, like, he does have to find the balance of learning when to, try to be Houdini and move around the pocket, and when to just get the ball out fast and take what's there, because there were times where that started to bite him later in the game, when he was trying to stay in the pocket too long. And he has a clean pocket for a while. Like, I do find it kind of hard to believe that sometimes when he's in the pocket, and I've said it multiple times in this stream where I'm like, he's got time, and then he buys more time by evading pressure. But like, he had a solid 3 seconds in the pocket to get that ball off, and he never does. And I'm like, I find it hard to believe a receiver's not open in that time. You know, like, he's got to just find someone and let it rip. DJ Moore never has catching issues. Like, that was a fluke thing. Every receiver's going to have drops from time to time, and that sucks. And DJ Moore does not typically drop the ball. So that just sucked. I think that ball just came in hot, bounced off his chest plate funny, and he just couldn't get a hold of it. But that's not a typical DJ Moore thing. Bears win. Bears dub. W's in the chat. Chicago Bears W. Don't be like my dad who shits on the Ravens all the time so he can be pleasantly surprised. Believe in your teams. Listen, I believe. I just, when we're down to 40 seconds in the fourth quarter, I can't do it, man. Game ball? I don't know. I guess Caleb, but at the same time, he didn't have like that outstanding. He had a pretty good game. The fourth quarter, he started to get a little sloppy. Still think he has a lot of room to improve on getting rid of the ball quicker. But I think Komet had a pretty good game, actually. Komet had some clutch catches, and he was blocking his ass off. Maybe I'd give a game ball to Komet. Hell yeah, I keep losing Green Bay. Matt with this 10-pound super chat. Looking forward to the locker room celebrations. Same. Thanks for another stressful stream, Alexis. Hope your channel continues to grow. Like and subscribe, Bears fans. Appreciate you. I always forget to tell people to like and subscribe, so I'm glad you guys remember. Like and subscribe, please. Appreciate you all very much. Appreciate the super chat as well, and tuning in. It's probably late in the evening for you, I believe, but appreciate you. They're coming back. Kyler's not, I don't think, allowed to be activated for at least another week. Maybe this upcoming week. Oh shit. And but Jalen's been activated, and he practiced for the first time this week. So I think he might be a contender to play next week. Or they might hold him one more week and have him start when we play who do we play? The Lions after that? Devin Duvernay, that was a big return. Maybe he gets a game ball. That's a good point. That was a clutch return when we needed it. Yeah, it's not sustainable in the sense you can't always keep having fourth quarter wins, but at the same time, we're finding ways to win in the fourth quarter. I mean, the defense gave up points, and we still found a way to get down the field and get points. So it's good signs. And I'm giving grace to the defense knowing that the defense is riddled with injuries, you know? Like, I think considering how injured our defense is right now, the fact that we're still getting stops how we are is impressive. Like, we were able to pretty much lock down Justin Jefferson today, and that's without any of our starting cornerbacks, not a single one. So, and we lost 2 safeties during this game. So, like, we lost 2 linebackers. So, you know, we're finding ways. We're finding ways. Cardiac Bears prevail again. So true. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I am going to find something to eat. I haven't eaten all day. I was going to have breakfast, and then I said, not enough time. Bears game starts soon. I did too much dilly-dallying around. And now it is time for Alexis to eat food. Anyways, I need a mental break. This Bears season has been stressful. All right. Appreciate you all for watching. And I will see you all probably for Monday's game. I'm probably not streaming any games tonight. I wanted to stream the Broncos Chiefs game, but like the game starts too close to this time, and yeah, probably not going to stream the late night game. But appreciate you all for watching. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a surprise stream. We'll find out. Appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you all at the very least probably Monday, since I should be able to watch that game now. Thank you guys, and have a great rest of your day. Bear down, baby. The Bears have frickin' won again. Let's go.
There's a shot. Scores a hat trick goal for Connor.